Welcome back to another episode of WagMe TV. As always, if you like this content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe below, and let's get into it.
Let's do a live search for a new project right now. If you didn't have WagMe tonight, you're not hanging out with Sonia, you're looking for a new coin.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Take us through it.
Let's see the process. Let's see the master at work.
Dude, this would just be an elite happy hour. Like, getting off of work, just looking for some shit coins, ready to DJ too.
The thing is, like, I mean, there's just.
Should we do that? Should we start happy hour in for shitcoins?
Yeah. Fuck
every Thursday. That sounds great.
Sounds like incredible.
By 8 beers,
there's
going shit.
We could make it a live stream happy hour.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was a point where none of these had like done anything, right? Like I just showed you guys Oreo swap. That's the one that, right here. Like right, like the Oreo swap token, which went up fucking whatever this is. You know.
Zoe, have you used Trader Joe?
What?
Have you used the Dex Trader Joe?
Yeah.
What about finance?
No.
No.
But like, you just go down here and like you look for like just these like really fucking low cap things and see if they have tokens. Basically, that's a part of what I do. But like that's already been done, right? So now it's like, okay, what's the next thing that's possible? Which is usually looking on Twitter and trying to follow new launches and things like that. And just what people are talking about. When there's a new chain, like one of the ZK syncs and stuff, there'll be another, thing here. Oh, that's how I found Sun Finance too, Optimism, right? Sun Finance is right here. This is how I found it. I just went on here and looking. And, they have a decent amount of TVL too, so, it's like not like a total rug. The ones down, like when you start scrolling down here, all of a sudden you get to things that are like, could be total rugs,
Right. You got to hit a sweet spot.
Yeah.
So how do you define like total rug versus like potentially an RI coin? Simply tokenomics and like liquidity? Or like,
well, total rug will just go to zero because the dev just takes the money and run.
But like, how do you identify it is what I'm saying.
Oh, you don't. You just pay. It could you could just get rugged, like that's
right, okay.
That's why you don't.
I thought you were saying you like try to identify which ones are rugs and which ones aren't. That's why I was asking.
No, usually if there's like a decent amount of TVL behind a project, like it's probably not a total rug. At least, I mean, anything can happen, but it's probably not.
But I feel like most of these coins you're hitting have hit the market in the last like couple months, right? Like they're new releases.
No, some of them have been around for a while. It's just that during the bear market, they were all dead. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, it's not like all this shit would have been possible last year, in the last few months. Like all these coins were down like astronomical, like down like 90, 95, 99%.
You're saying we're in a bull market?
No, I'm saying like we're basically like how do I fucking describe this? So this is like an example, but like I don't know. Let's see where like some of these tokens like went down so hard,
Yeah.
Like look at this shit. You scroll way out, and this thing's still down. Thing's still down. God knows how much percent. Look at this.
Oh god, that looks like every single altcoin I bought.
This is what we're dealing with, right? Like,
what is that? Phantom?
And we're yeah. So we're playing with the scraps down here, Hey,
that's Warren Buffett investing right there.
They're down so bad that even like a little bit just gives them like a 2x or something,
Right.
Like they're down like what is this chart? Like what? This thing was at like $50, and now it's at $1.50. So that's kind of my point. But like from the bottom, right? It's up close to 2-3x from the total bottom. Same thing with this one, I assume.
But what's the thing you were talking about where you're looking into the different wallets to see who's selling?
Oh, the Etherscan?
Oh, yeah. Etherscan.
Because remember you were saying that there was some coin that you were in where it was like every 10 minutes a whale was like selling off 5K. And that was like an indicator.
This one started at like $200, dude. Went to 3,400 at one point.
Oh my god!
Like, why are these getting pumps?
Well, Camelot is like the main dex on.
Yeah.
Camelot's like the main dex on Arbitrum. So when people started flooding into Arbitrum, everyone just started fucking buying this shit. Like it was crazy.
But
I remember seeing. I remember this candle. I think like I was just like, what just happened? Like it went from 800 to 1,600 in one day. 1,700. It was insane. Then it just kept going. Like I don't know. Like it just had a mind of its own.
But you're not only hitting like L2s. There's a couple like ETH coins you've been hitting.
Yeah, I hit one ETH coin. This one was actually a good trade. I bought this one at 350 right over here.
Okay.
And then I sold it around 7 or something up here.
You got the upside down shoulders there? Whatever it is. What's the TA on this?
See, like I don't know. There's some
Reverse
of these
head and
ones.
shoulders.
There's some of these ones
The upside down. The upside down. We're on the upside down.
There's really no way to know if it's like moon or not. Honestly, this one looks like it's at pretty good entry again. You know, 1 million liquidity, only 5 million market cap. This project is actually legit too. They're doing like interest rate swaps. Yeah, Radiant. They're the number 2. They're the number 2 protocol on Arbitrum.
Is that
317
7 million in coins sitting on dexes right now? Is that what that liquidity means?
What?
Is that like liquidity? Is that saying that there's 7 million sitting in dexes right now? Like as swaps.
Go back to Radiant really quick. On Dex Screener, the 7 million liquidity up there is what he's talking about.
Oh, that's this pool. The Radiant wrapped ETH pool. Yeah, there's 7 million in like tokens in that pool.
And then what about like does it have liquidity in other pools for Radiant?
Maybe.
Yeah, like what if
like
there was like a
pool.
Radiant, I don't know, like Matic or something. I don't know what would be a swap for that.
No. Because usually what happens is like the order gets routed through a bunch of different shit. So if you trade another token, it'll automatically route through. It'll do different swaps to get you to Ethereum that then gets swapped to Radiant. Let's pull up some NFTs.
Bro, apparently this new Small Brains is up like crazy and only 0.5% listed. Oh man, this shit's gonna keep mooning. Oh my god.
Share the screen. Share the screen.
Oh my god. Yeah. Let me.
I mean, it's definitely their most successful.
Add that none of this is financial advice, folks.
I mean, of course,
this is all financial advice.
This is,
we're going. Soham may own a small bag in what we were talking about.
He's shilling. He's shilling.
He's shilling. All right, here it is. Small Brains.
Yeah, 3% listed.
And they were always good about their creator earnings. That's really good. 5% is good. And people are so like how Small Brains works is like as you stake them for longer, their heads get bigger and it makes them more valuable over time. I'm not totally I was more into it way back in the early bear days, but this is like one of the thinnest floors I've seen in a long time. I mean, if there's 5 sales, it goes to 1 ETH from 0.82.
Wow.
But there's also small bodies on here too.
Wait, after small bodies, check
What are you gonna
check
say?
Rebels, dude. Check Rebels. I haven't checked Rebels in months.
Oh yeah, small bodies is flying too.
Let's not check wolves.
Let's. I think Wolves is probably dead.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
They soft rugged you guys. That was a soft rug.
That was a soft rug.
It was a non-purposeful rug, right? They
Yeah.
had they had good intentions. They really thought they were something, you know.
Yeah.
So did
But
we.
what's the stats on these boys? Clearly, these are not expensive.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, they're not flying off the shelves. We'll say that. But
Yeah, these are getting cooked.
but I mean,
Thank God
these
I-
could always come back. It's just like, I mean, at this point, NFTs are just such a crapshoot. It's like even harder for these to turn around than like shitcoins because you have to like, you don't just look at like the liquidity and like these stats. Like people like have to actually like what they're buying a lot of the time. So it's like,
Yeah.
Right,
I mean,
right. Yeah,
the other thing is that NFT sales went down 97% from 2022.
yeah, people just aren't buying shit right now.
Yeah, they're just not buying NFTs. I mean, who knows? Maybe we're seeing like an uptick in L2 like coin purchases.
Yeah,
That's the next wave.
dude, OpenSea's really they're honestly losing market share to this new to that new marketplace, whatever
Blur?
it's called. Fucking yeah, Blur. I was forgetting
Dude,
what it
wait,
was.
go to Blur. I haven't seen anything about Blur.
Yeah, I think yeah, I mean this seems to be taking volume away from, but the thing is I don't know if this is showing the collection volume overall or the volume being done on Blur. Like I don't know if it's pulling OpenSea volume too.
I don't think it is. Why? I don't think it would be.
Because
We
this
can
is,
check,
I mean, this
right?
is.
We can check
Yeah,
the
I guess-
Zuki volume on OpenSea and see if it lines up.
Let's see.
Oh, Moonbird. Kevin Rose
Moonbirds.
got about 20 of them stolen.
Look at these Trump trading cards. What are they at? Oh, damn, this shit's flying. Okay.
An ETH.
Okay, Trump. It's so ridiculous.
Oh man, how's Magic Eden doing these days?
Dude, he's made
Ooh, that's a good
he's made over 1,000 ETH on that.
I know. It's just so
Because it's
stupid.
the volume was like 11,000 ETH, and he has 10% creator earnings.
He's just chilling. Yeah, so Azuki says last 24 hours, 6,200. What does Blur say? About the same. So I wonder if it's like, there's no way it'd be exactly the same, so it's got to be. I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird.
They also have zero. This is the biggest thing. This is why OpenSea is doing zero marketplace fees, because the Blur like benefit is no marketplace fees and you can sweep a lot quicker. Like OpenSea's taken forever to put in a sweeping feature. And this has only been out for 3 weeks or so, and they have 150,000 users, which is pretty crazy.
You can't know if something's, or not know, but like you can't have an inkling if something's a rug or not just based on the market cap or everything. You also want to go here and check the holder breakdown. This is actually really important because one time I got fucking rugged as hell. Like, see how there's a ton of holders? That's good. A lot of times rugs, like, so you'll have a fake contract. And so like right here, if you want to go like buy like CRV, right? Maybe one of these contracts is like fake, right? I don't know. There's a ton, right? You know, how do you know which one's the right one? You have to go see the holders, because a lot of times the like fake contracts will have like one holder, and if you buy it, there'll be two.
How does it define holders? How does that?
The amount of wallets that like have the token.
But like, do they have to hold it for a certain amount of time, or like?
No, it's just that the like if I buy this right now, this will go up.
Yeah, it's like it acts as
So
a track.
holders can just become not holders instantly. So what is it? What is it? What does it matter?
The scam tokens will have one holder, which is like the scam wallet, and then any other holder of that token is the people who got scammed.
The notorious egg cartel are running wild globally. Let's see. So I think this is what you're talking about.
Is an egg shortage.
I think that had to have been how this like started to catch on. Like it's definitely a thing.
100%.
Full Protect Vault will protect your precious eggs fully. And won't be affected by debase. Big Protect Vaults earns you 9 out of 10 of the rewards by staking egg seed.
Yep.
Small Protect earns you only 1/10 of the rewards, but both of the vaults only have a locking period of 24. Okay.
You know what, bro? I missed the shit out of this. When we first started doing all these WAGMI things, we were talking about NFTs and whatnot, all this stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
Full Protect, bro. Like, come on. who's making this shit? And how is this turned into like real ass fucking money? This is nuts.
Dude, people can just invent money now.
I miss this stuff, man. This is great.
This is insane.
This stuff is fun.